The real performative males from Michael Paloma. You know what I'm saying? Performative males. You know what I mean? Basically, I feel like that's just another way of saying like alpha males that don't want to come out the closet. You know what I mean? That's how I think of it. You know what I mean? But performative males are usually performative for other males. And we all know that what that means. Let's get to this video, man.
The other day I was thinking, which is something I don't usually do. All over the internet we're seeing the term performative male. You know, like this guy we looked at once? Yeah, back in 2025 we called them pick-me boys. And to be honest, these guys don't even deserve the hate they get. And I know that's hypocritical, but it's true. There they are, just putting on a bit of a show to try and crack someone. I know it's a bit insincere, but look, we all do that, don't we? When I was 13, I remember tapping my phone screen so that it would reveal that I was listening to Justin Bieber, so that the girl sitting next to me on the school bus would think I'm different from all the other boys.
Oh, hell nah, bruh. I ain't never did no shit like that. That's suspect. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, feminism. No, I don't want to fucking hear about No Not November. What about No Discharge December? That's disgusting. This led me to an epiphany. These aren't the performative males. These are the performative males. Very different.
Like I said, nah, I mean, if you want to dress up and look performative, look good for the environment that you're going to, maybe the environment that you're going to, you know, requires you to be more performative. That's fine. You know what I mean? But if you got to be performative for everybody, for all the guys especially, I mean, should tell a lot about you.
But
I don't
not
know.
really. Sound crazy? I know it doesn't. And I know that as soon as I said that, you're like, oh my god, you're actually completely right. Because it makes so much sense. It actually does.
It does, yeah, I agree.
A man who adopts a progressive, sensitive, or woke aesthetic to gain approval, often with a focus on performative displays of feminism and emotional sensitivity rather than genuine belief. This concept, popularized on social media, includes characteristics like drinking matcha, carrying tote bags with dolls, wearing specific fashion, and performing other social...
Hey, all you niggas that do that shit, you're getting exposed. You're getting exposed. I don't drink matcha. I don't carry no tote bags. I don't with dolls. What the fuck? I don't, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay. Okay, so, okay.
Correct behaviors to appeal to a specific group, often young women. Now, I'm going to change that
definition. I like how it's specific with the matcha.
Because I fucking hate it. A performative male is someone who presents any characteristic to appeal to any particular specific group, okay? It doesn't have to be young women, and it doesn't have to be woke, correct, progressive, feminist, beliefs. It doesn't, okay? Because, for example, what if the specific group you're trying to appeal to is the red pill space? Because if you're appealing to the red pill space, adopting feminist views is gonna get you about as far as bloody Stephen Hawking in a swimming pool. Oh, too soon? Oh, well, maybe you came too soon. You probably didn't even apologize either, because you're a piece of shit, man. Oh, sorry, I'm on a mad one today. I've been at work for 10 hours. I'm feeling a bit
I just got harassed.
So forgive me if it's all over the place. I'm talking about the likes of Andrew Tate, Luke Belmar, all the alpha males we looked at. No, this week I'm not calling them gay. I'm sorry if that's what you wanted. I apologize.
Nah, I think they are, bruh. I think they are, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'll say, you guys, they're gay. You know what I mean? We didn't know for a long time. They've been in the closet, but we figured it out. We got the news. Andrew Tate is officially gay. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm kidding.
Basically, anything that's really showboatery, where I look at it and I'm like, how come this is not considered performative, but this is, okay? It's literally exactly the same. It's two wings of the same.
Being performative is just, you know, presenting yourself the best way for an environment that you're going to, right? Like I said earlier, right?
Bird. There you go. That was cold. Both can be seen as inauthentic because, let's be honest, you don't own that fucking supercar. And both of them, of course, you're trying to get attention from a specific group. One group is trying to get attention off young women. One group is trying to get attention off young men. Yeah, now you tell me which one's the gay one. The irony is that the red pill, the actual performative people we're talking about today, or I'm talking about today, the irony is that they probably hate everything that the kind of perceived performative males speak about. How ironic is that? Now, in true Michael Paloma...
Bruh, it's a cult, bruh. That's why. Like, red pill is a cult. That's why. You have to be a certain way. You have to act a certain way. You have to be a little you got to be misogynistic. You gotta be, you know what I mean? Shit, you might even gotta be racist in some of the cases with these alpha males. Some of them are racist. What the fuck? But I don't know,
of
man.
fashion, I'm gonna open this video with a piece of content that I have nothing to do with. So this is obviously a picture of the prime example of what I'm talking about. Yes, there's a stitch attached to it. Ignore it because he's probably saying all the stuff that I'm about to say, and I'm gonna claim it as my own, like a true commentary YouTuber. I don't know the origin of this picture, but I can imagine that it's just the frame of one of those videos where it's like POV, drop shipping worked out or some shit, okay? Again, who are they attracting? Young men. Because young men look at that, they see the hair, they see the fucking bod, they see the cigar, they see the drink, they see the laptop, they see the view, and they think, I
want to be like this white guy here. I want to be like this white guy that I've never met in my life.
want that. I want that. Okay, Michael, he's kind of flexing, but how is that performative? Okay, well, I'll tell you. All these videos where it's like POV, drop shipping worked out or something or whatever, aside from
Nah, them niggas are flexing like shit.
from the buy my course bullshit. Do you know what it also is? It's also, please
give me your approval. Please tell me how sick I am.
no different from, please tell me how in touch I am with my emotions because I'm reading feminist literature like the other side of performative males, okay? It's no different. Okay, so that's one, okay? Seeking approval, because look at this. Look at this. This picture doesn't even make any sense. You're standing next to a pool, you've got a drink in one hand, and you're holding
Nigga probably at like a random ass hotel, bro.
your laptop with the other.
By the beach, Palm Springs, Florida. I don't know. Maybe even LA. It might even be LA.
How the hell are you moving your hand to do anything on that laptop in this picture? You have ran out of hands, my friend. This picture
Nigga didn't even have to do that. He could have just took they could have just took a picture of him having a sip, smoking with a cigar in his hand, just laying on a lawn chair or some shit, right? And that would have been fine enough, in my opinion.
This video was clearly taken for the sole purpose of garnering attention from people. That's the only way.
Yeah.
What are you doing on that laptop? Watching porn? That's the only fucking option I'll accept. Now, also, I'm no
Nigga has a cigar, a laptop, and wine in his fucking hand, bruh. Like, goddamn. Nigga moving like Zorro from One Piece. You know how that nigga had 3 swords, bruh? He has three grips. I don't fucking know.
Cigar expert.
I'm sorry.
The only cigar I've ever smoked was in Tenerife, and the cigar cost about £2. So, you know, I'm really not on the same wavelength with whatever this guy's trying to get. But I can tell you also can't really smoke the cigar because you do have to take it out to, you know, whatever. And don't act like you're all cool and can do it with no fucking hands. You know, one of these. I don't believe it because you look too goofy with the fucking laptop and the drink.
Nah, smoking cigars. Well, you're not supposed to inhale the cigar, but it's like smoking cigars though. Like that shit actually chill. Like, if y'all have ever done that, it's actually a nice thing to do. I've went cigar smoking before. It's pretty nice. Of course, don't inhale it, right? You're not supposed to, but hey.
To make me think you're capable of that. And the thing is, I've got to give him credit because this is a sick shot. Look at the composition that's gone into forming this frame, but it makes no sense. That's how I know it's insincere. Insincere, check. Garnering attention, check. Yep, checks out, sir. It's performative. Thank you. Like this video if you agree that this is performative, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Now I've got a question for the girls, actually. Yes, I know there are girls on my channel. Let's just look at the stereotypical performative male, you know, out in public, drinking his matcha, reading his book about periods or whatever.
Which is fine. Which is fine. Which is fine. If you drink Monster, that's fine. I know I was making fun earlier, but you drink Monster and that shit good, enjoy it. But I don't know, bruh. One day I'm gonna get matcha, y'all. I'm gonna give me some matcha. I'm gonna try it.
Does that shit actually work? Like, does it work? Does it make you more likely to notice said person, or does it in straight away read off as insincere? Like, which one is it? Because this shit works like you wouldn't fucking believe. Look at Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is a prime example of being a performative male. My honest opinion on Andrew Tate, push aside all the allegations of horrible stuff, let's just pretend he's a completely innocent man, just for the context. He is not an alpha male. No. Do you know what he is? He's a fucking drama queen. That's what Andrew Tate is to me.
You need to burn.
He's more tuned in with this feminine side. Or at least that's what he would consider it. Him gossiping.
You need to push yourself to the absolute limit. You need to go so balls to the wall that you can't even breathe. Then you learn about yourself. Then you learn about life. And most importantly, then you start to get somewhere.
Oh my god, bruh. Oh lord. Oh nah, bruh. Oh nah, bruh. Yo, what the fuck? Nigga wore a built different shirt. This gotta be AI. This shit ain't real. I don't know, bruh. When I see Andrew Tate, bruh, I'm just like, what the fuck? There's just something about Andrew Tate we don't know about, bruh.
In my opinion, the man that Andrew Tate fans believe Andrew Tate is would never facilitate an edit. Someone who is so strong and within their masculinity and rich and important and has no time for any bullshit would never catch himself being in an edit. I think that an edit, the concept of an edit, by the way, I love edits, okay, I'm not trashing on them, but the concept of an edit to like a...
I'm not gonna lie, that edit was fired. I'm not gonna lie, bruh. But the man that they're using for the edit is insane.
Proper
man.
masculine macho man who the Andrew Tate fans believe Andrew Tate is. They just don't go together. Andrew Tate's a drama queen. He's an attention whore. Andrew Tate is a whore and attention is his daddy.
That's why he's an alpha male, because he does it for the attention. He's a grifter. Andrew Tate is a grifter, bruh. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That nigga more in tune with America than he is with his own country. That's kind of crazy.
Okay, I said it. The thing I find funniest about the whole red pill space and the movement and the whole kind of, you know, Andrew Tate edit podcast clip, cool music in the background, all these kind of shots of smoking the cigar, and it's really cinematic. Number one thing I find funniest about that is that I cannot believe that they took something so feminine and made them think that it's masculine. That's my biggest kind of gripe about the whole it's like, you think you're an alpha male? This is the girliest shit ever, dude. And obviously, I think that...
Nah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. These niggas, they a little zesty. They a little sassy. And you see, they always wear, like, tight jeans. They always wear tight jeans a lot of the times. You know what I mean? Not all the time. But you ever notice that they do wear more tight clothes? Just so fucking tight. Like, just so tight, you can see the nipples poking out.
It's fine. That is absolutely fine. Men can be into stuff that's more feminine. Women can be into stuff that's, like, that's not my problem here. My problem is
it's what they represent. They're not representing what they're actually saying.
Is that they'll use this medium to talk about how men should be masculine tradition, that women are inferior, this, that, and the other.
Inferior.
And the way they do it is by doing, like, in my opinion,
inferior
things. Like edits and pictures and making stuff look cool and cinematic. Those are feminine things to me because it's artistic. You know, the irony is crazy. The irony is beautiful. I remember way back when I started this channel, when I looked at like my first kind of like the red pill influencer, and it was him kind of making you know, some text on the post that said like a woman that can't cook is like a man who can't fight. And this guy was like a nobody, by the way. He was like an Andrew Tate wannabe. And I was highlighting the fact that as if you're saying that whilst in the background you're doing like a catwalk. Are you fucking not even self-aware of what you're doing? That's what I mean when I say it's performative. You've told someone to film you walking down a street so you can use it to overlay your kind of sexist ideology on the front. That's what
insane.
I mean. I really hope in this video when I edit this that I'm explaining this.
It's a grift. It's a grift. It's a grift.
Clearly, but like, do you guys not think it's like the same? Like, these two things are the same.
They are the same, yeah.
Andrew Tate reel. Okay, he's walking out of the hotel with a beautiful girl. There's clearly a camera behind him, and Andrew Tate knows that, and the fact he's allowing that shows that he isn't as masculine as he thinks he is. He's getting into a supercar. Bang, overlay edits of boxing. Like, this reel doesn't even make any sense other than just...
Bro, it's okay to want to be successful in life. It's okay to want, you know, to have a nice lifestyle. If you want that, that's fine. But you don't gotta make it your whole life, man, bro. You really don't. You really don't got, you know what I mean? Like,
appealing to like the male fantasy. Oh my god.
Male.
He's got a hot girl and he's in a Ferrari, and whilst he's
but the thing is most people would never even get close to that, though. That's the thing.
Doing all of that, he's thinking about beating people up. God, that's a real man. Performative. He's a pick-me. Andrew Tate is the biggest pick-me on the internet. Just because it's not picked by women doesn't mean that it's not a pick-me, guys. Yeah, he's just like the rest of us. Can't we all just get along? No, we can't. They must all die. Right, here's a random one. Be a man. Okay, just straight up be a man.
Yeah, just be a man. You know what I mean? Be my version of a man. I want you to be my version of a man. I like that shit. They're gay.
Be a man. Just be a man. Oh, right. He's going to
And there's nothing wrong with being gay, but be honest about it, bro. Seriously.
explain what that means, okay? Work too much. Don't sleep enough. I love how the first two tips are just like, make your life worse. Be a man.
Hey.
Get depressed. Dress better than everyone in the room. That's a good one. Okay, I agree with that one. And hate electric cars.
I don't hate electric cars, but I don't give a fuck to get one.
Dude, you can't fucking make a reel saying be a man, hate electric cars, when you just
don't drive a Prius.
Set up a camera on a street and just posed for a bit. Those two things are oxymorons, which we all know are for fucking morons. Be the man who doesn't apologize for ambition. Work like it's survival.
No, do not work like it's survival. If you work like it's survival, you're always going to be in survival. You know what I mean? How you think is how it's going to be. If you feel like you have to work 24/7 to get to where you want to be at in life, then that means that you have to do that. If you don't do that, you're not going to succeed. The minute you stop feeling like you got to grind 24/7 and you just do your own thing and just believe in yourself and just go at your own pace, bro, that shit will take off, bro. I guarantee it, bro. Why? Because, you know, you're going to witness it with me. That's why. But nah, like in all seriousness though, I was serious. But in all seriousness though, like, you know, what I'll add on to this, right? Like, bro, it's okay to smoke a blunt. It's okay to curse a little bit. It's okay to, you know, make a few bad decisions, right? I'm not saying that and like purposely go out and murder someone. I'm not saying that shit. Chill the fuck out. I just mean that it's okay to make bad decisions. We all fuck up. We're normal. We're human. You don't gotta be a robot. You don't have to be a robot. You don't have to prove. If you really, that's another thing too. These people will tell you. They'll tell you things like, as a man, you're not supposed to try. You're not supposed to prove anybody else anything and all these things, right? But then they'll do shit like this. Work like it's survival. Why are you trying so hard to get out of the situation that you're in? Because, you know, right? Yeah, I mean,
sleep when you've earned it. Outdress every room you walk into, and yes, keep your engines loud.
If you were really a high value man, you would not have to do all of this, bruh. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, I don't know. Keep your engines loud. Okay, bro.
And yes, keep your penis small. In my head canon, the louder your engine is, the smaller your penis probably is. At least in my head canon. And yes, I would like a car with a loud engine, but I'm an anomaly. Again, guys, I just want to put these two videos next to each other just to prove they are the same, just to hammer my point home. And if it's clear to you, then just comment and tell me to stop and that you get it. And I will see this a week later after I've finished recording this video. Also, dude, please practice what you preach, because you said dress better than everyone in the room, and yet you've just put on the most like basic fit ever, okay? Just because it's
damn, bro.
expensive doesn't mean it's good. I call this fit
good point.
An
Fair.
8-year-old's vision of a businessman. And if your outfit is being like envisioned by an 8-year-old, then you're probably not outdressing like even an 8-year-old, to be honest. Also, telling people to like hate electric cars when you'd probably jump at the opportunity.
Yeah, but, like that's another thing too, is like, what are these, like, ask these people, man, like, what is your version? What do you mean to be a man? What is your definition of a man? What do you think what a man is supposed to be? What do you think that's supposed to be like? And they're always going to be talking about them fucking selves.
To suck Elon Musk's cock is really interesting. It's a very interesting little dynamic you presented, because that's definitely the reality with these blokes. Just interrupting to remind you to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you.
Okay.
On with the bullshit. Okay, now look at this interesting video. Life after learning the Finger Blast 3000.
Why do you have to show us this though? Who the fuck asked? I'm not saying that because I'm jealous. I'm just saying that because, like, why do we need to know this?
And it's just a guy in a bed in like a boxing gown with like 8 girls in his bed. You ain't slick, bro.
Yeah, you not.
You posted that with boys on your mind. And no, I'm not calling you gay, but like you posted that with men on your mind. as in, the boys will think this is really cool. You did. Who else were you thinking about when you clicked post? It wasn't the girls. It wasn't the girls you paid to.
Oh, nah. It ain't the girls. It ain't the girls for sure. They gonna look at that shit. They gonna be like, what the fuck?
Be in your bed. It wasn't. It was boys. It was 14-year-old boys. Performativism is just as cringe on both sides, and it's cringe on this side because you posted a video with loads of girls in your bed whilst thinking about 14-year-old boys. That's been.
But why does he have to show us this? Why did he have to prove this to us though? You know what I mean? Like that whole video. Like, what was the point of that video? To get attention from boys? Nah, bro, you a little weird, bro. Nah, I'm just kidding. In all seriousness though, it's like these type of people, they'll say things like, you know, don't worry about everybody else. Focus on yourself. But you're so focused on trying to get everybody else's approval. It doesn't make sense. What are you doing?
Embarrassing, man. That's embarrassing. I'm just pointing out the actual intentions behind all of these posts that are like, oh, that looks cool. It's like, no, it's not. If you're really good at fingering girls to the point where 8 of them want to be in your...
Just fingering? Just fingering? Nah, you bullshitting,
bed. Round of
applause. If you doing that, go crazy. But
really, that's really impressive. Okay, I'm not being sarcastic. That's awesome. Great, good for you. That sounds like you're winning in life. But the fact that you had to put this set together and tell your cameraman to just roll.
Hey, I want you to pan over and look at all 10 of these women in the bed that's with me. You know what I mean? Like, god damn, bro.
For a few seconds. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the part where I'm like, oh, when I actually think about it, this is just embarrassing. The post...
To me, it just seems a little insecure because, you know, I mean, I guess he has a right. Let's say he's being honest and genuine. Like, he has a right to do it. But if you're doing this for views and you're faking all this, bro, you are so insecure, bro. Like genuinely, bro, you are so fucking insecure. It's insane.
Might have looked cool to 14-year-old boys, but the way you set it up was probably the uncoolest thing of all time. Okay, I'll show you what it was probably like. Hey, Emily, if you lay there, Marcy, if you...
They're all in poses.
You lay with Emily, but no, don't lay down, okay? Like, lay down and pretend you're asleep. Pretend I've just given you a really epic orgasm, okay? You just pretend you're really tired, okay? Now you just roll for like 4 seconds, just pan over. Make sure you get all the girls in the shot. Just make sure you can see my cock as well. Yeah, oh no, suddenly he's lost all his fucking aura. Oh no, Okay guys, we all know who Fit and Fearless is. Yeah, we all know who that is, of course. He is also what I'd class as a performative male.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Every time I see clips of him, it's him saying something
this motherfucker
that I don't even believe he believes, but he knows other people will believe to get his...
Yeah, it's a grift.
Credit up, essentially.
It's a grift.
I make $100,000 a year. Am I poor to you?
Yes, technically, yes.
I bet you he don't believe in that shit, bruh. He don't believe in that shit. He doing this because he know it's gonna get people's attention. That's why he does this.
100K is the new broke. A lot of people making 6 figures are still living paycheck to paycheck.
If you make 6 figures and live paycheck to paycheck,
you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. You're literally a fucking idiot, bro.
With money, okay?
You're just
straight up. I don't care where you are in the world. If you're living paycheck to paycheck on 100
that's
grand,
insane.
Even before taxes, you're bad at money. Okay, you just are.
Making 6 figures 10 years ago was impressive, but it's no longer impressive today.
Hey, everybody needs to be rich and successful by 25, y'all. Come on, y'all. We got this, y'all. By 25 years old, we gonna be successful, bro. Come on, bro. All you gotta do is just grind 24/7. Don't get any sleep. Don't get in a relationship. Don't hang out with friends. You know what I mean? At all. If you do that, you're wasting time. You know, all that time, it could be used to work. Like, you see how toxic that is? You see how, like, if you feel like you're in a rat race and you're trying to you're chasing your way out of a rat race, you're always going to get dragged back down, bruh. Like, what you chase is always going to run away. What you attract, not chase. You know what I'm saying? The law of attraction, right? Like, you know what I mean? Hey, man. Y'all should really look that up. The law of attraction, it's a real thing. Y'all should look it up. It's in many religious texts. You know what I'm saying? They have a book. It's called The Secret. It's a great book. Check it out. Yeah.
in Miami. You can't get an apartment for less than $5,000-$6,000 here. How the fuck you only gonna make 6 figures? If you wanna live in a nice city with a lot of things to do, you need to learn to make more money. You might need to work 2 jobs.
Look, I know Miami's expensive. I know it. I've never been there, but I know it's expensive. You cannot tell me that 100K a year is not enough to live there. Surely there are people in Miami who make like 50K and like, yeah, maybe struggle but live there. You're telling me you double that and it's like, no, sorry, no. You have to work 8 jobs. You have to be earning at least 10 million. And you know what? I'm gonna prove it. Okay, no, I'm not gonna move to Miami, but in GTA
Why do these people try so hard to prove that the American dream is real, bro?
6,
Like,
I'm gonna see how far 100K a year will take me. To be fair, it probably won't take me anywhere in GTA. Just a separate note, isn't it weird how inflation is even real inside of GTA 5? Like, do you remember when $1 million in GTA 5 online was like enough to just, you know, like that
buy
was,
whatever
that,
you want.
could, you know, that was a thing. But now it's like you can't buy shit with $1 million. I think that's
Yeah, you can't buy shit, bro. You have to grind. You gotta replay the heist and shit. You know what's funny? The last update for GTA 5 comes up soon. Comes up this upcoming Wednesday on the 10th. I'm about to record that shit and put it on my gaming channel. I'm actually dead ass serious.
really interesting that
Cute little plug. You see that?
inflation's even within a video game when it literally does
me
not
stop.
have to be. There is no economy in GTA 5 in the actual game.
Just let the kids believe in Santa. After all, you believed the 9 to 5 was gonna make you rich.
That's another thing too. It's like people say like 9 to 5s, you can never be successful with a 9 to 5. Yes, you can. It's called being a doctor, you know, or a nurse, right? You know what I mean? Being a law, you know what I mean? Working for like the law. You can make hella money, you know what I'm saying? Being in the military, it's definitely possible. You know what I mean? You know, working a 9 to 5 is not bad, bro. You know what I mean? It's not bad. It's okay to work a 9 to 5. I work a 9 to 5. You know what I mean? If you need to use it as a tool to keep yourself afloat financially until whatever you're working on the side needs to, you know, work through, then hey, there's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Now, I agree. I don't want to work a 9 to 5 all my life, but that's just me though, not you. Me and you are different. Everybody has their own different opinions and stuff. Go after the life that you want, you know what I mean? Or live the life that you want. Don't go after it. Live it.
Yeah. Dude, let's just sit in this restaurant, okay? Wait for my steak to come. Wait
I
until
know.
I'm a few mouthfuls in, and then hit record, and then I'm gonna say my really cool line, okay?
I eat medium well steak, guys. Look at me. I'm cool. I eat medium well steak.
It is so uncool when you think about like, okay, who wrote this? How did they rehearse it? Was it rehearsed? Did they pick the location? How did the conversation go when they were picking the location? Like, if you look at all the kind of work that goes into creating these clips and the actual production behind it, it does make your point a lot less kind of impactful. Like, just think about this guy basically just telling you to buy his course and saying that you suck for working a 9 to 5 when he probably had to do that about 3 times because he kept like stuttering over the word Santa. Just let the kids believe in Santa. After all, you believe oh shit, fuck.
Look at this fucking bullshit. It's 5:42 and everybody's coming back from their fucking jobs. I'm 19. I make 50 to 100K a month.
Oh my god. These type of niggas, bruh. Okay. Kid shits on 9 to 5 workers and gets rich. He probably has 9 to 5 workers that work for him. He probably fucking does. Why is he talking? What are you talking? Shut the fuck up, nigga.
I bought my dream car cash.
Flexing, which means showing off, which means showing, which means show, which means performance, which means performative,
Yeah.
is performative. Okay? I love how you're just like slating people for being.
You woke up and you just went out at 5:42 in the fucking afternoon just to shit on people on the road. Hey, these motherfuckers, they're coming back from their jobs, y'all. Don't be like these fucking losers. Which is 95% of the American population, guys. Don't be like these fucking losers. Like, shut the fuck up, nigga.
Stuck in traffic from the POV of someone who is also in traffic. Like, if you're gonna have your point home, dude, at least do it in like a fucking helicopter. Okay, that would have literally made this entire reel, but it just doesn't make any sense.
Imagine this nigga. Imagine the nigga do that. They hop in a helicopter. Uber. I take Uber helicopters around LA. Look at these people. They're fucking peasants. They're broke. Look at me. I'm better than them. Even though I'm driving the same fucking lane as these motherfuckers. Like, shut the fuck up.
Are we really that different if you're in a different car, but we're all in the same traffic?
No.
Did I just solve racism? Maybe. Anyway, guys, I think I've
Probably.
drilled my point as hard as I possibly can into your heads today. Performative males, whether it's the, you know, feminist side or the alpha side, it's all the fucking same. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Please like and subscribe.
That was one thing I didn't come into, was like being like these more alpha male, and then being like these more, I guess, you got the toxic masculinity, and then you got the performing niggas trying to get attraction from like it's the same. It's all really the same. You know what I mean? But I don't know, bruh. I don't know. I think a lot of this is just, I don't know. A lot of these people, bruh, they're just grifters, but they'll do anything and say anything to get attention so that they can make money for themselves. And yeah, bro, profit off of lies and shit. Yeah, for money. Hey, but I hope you have a good breakfast, a good dinner, good night, man. What do y'all think down in the comments down below? Do y'all feel like I'm reaching? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Who gives a fuck? Who knows? Let me down in the comments below. I love y'all, man. Peace.